Whoa! Hey! Welcome back. We're Normies to watch.
Ho ho ho.
Ha ha ha! Have no fear. We're here, the Normies, to react to My Hero Academia. Season 7, Episode 5. Let you down, never gonna give you up.
143.
My name is Nubby.
Desert you. My name's Chris.
Marqueta.
We're no strangers to love. Surge.
We're all like singing the song.
So do I.
Like slowly but surely.
When I die, will you lower me down into my grave so you can let me down one last time?
Stop it.
Sure.
Stop
You
it.
heard that one before?
Yes, we all have. What happened in the last episode? We are trying to figure out if Ayama is gonna be our buddy. Hopefully he can.
But hey,
turn
buddy
around.
guy.
Hajime. No.
Hippo.
The support team.
I had her name last time too.
Hatsume.
Hatsume.
She is making. She made everything already with her left hand while she was typing.
That's how I do things. One in the left, one in the right.
Exactly.
That's how
For sure.
I wish I could do that.
You got 2 phones.
Yeah. Super. All right.
Ready to get it going, honestly.
Yes.
Did you know that you could have watched this on Tuesday? Just check out our Patreon. $5 early access tier. It's a great way to support us. That's how we do what we do. And I hope you are having a wonderful day. Let us begin.
Again.
Oh, man.
Scum family, go away. Okay.
Whose family?
Todoroki.
That child is a demon.
It's her backstory.
Good old blood scum.
No one will ever accept this disgusting side of you.
Damn. Trash shit.
Control yourself. I'm telling you this for your own good.
Vampire family.
Die to atone. Other people don't have blood quirks, is it?
I wish I was a little birdie. Every night I have the same dream. A tiny red sparrow flutters into my room. After a while, it starts pecking at my belly button. And pretty soon, it's dancing inside me. I end up getting dyed red. The dream makes me feel warm and fuzzy.
Poor girl.
Oh my god.
She was born with this quirk, man.
Yeah.
Nothing here. They abandoned the place.
I can't believe you're sentimental.
I was just curious what happened to my old house.
Does that mean you're prepared? I mean, are you ready to end this pathetic world? Whether you spend today laughing or crying, tomorrow will come just the same.
Wow.
Wow.
Why live if we can't have fun?
It was still her childhood home.
Dummy, you're gonna get us caught. That was nice of you, though.
And don't get it twisted. I'm only nice when it causes Endeavor more suffering.
Nah, y'all like care about each other though.
Yeah.
I swiped the blood of someone I know you truly loved.
Ooh.
Twice, the real one.
Oh.
Oh.
Sad man's parade.
And she definitely cares for him.
We'll make sure we keep laughing
Gene Baigawara.
forever.
Is it weird that I kind of like the League of Villains as friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because
Like a
they're
group of buddies.
yeah,
Yeah.
because they're rejected by
passed
other and they
away.
found friends with each other,
Like
regardless of spoilers.
rewatching it, I'm in the overhaul stuff. I just passed all the overhaul stuff, and it was really cool how the League was going up against him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Shigaraki went and messed with him after he was being prison transferred. Toga and Twice were the ones that were like temporarily recruited, and so it was cool because they actually care about each other in a way that Overhaul was a good villain for that season because he just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, he's on some
anyone.
gang shit. He's like, you
But,
guys
like,
are all dispendable.
They're actually friends. They're misfits, and we know that like they were just like the people who were abandoned with their like unsuitable for society quirks.
I think if it was a different anime, they could be the main characters and it'd be interesting. And it
Yeah.
does suck that they're being like used by greater powers. Like I know that they're like, I mean, I guess I don't know. They say that they want it. They say that they're down for it, but like also like All For One is just using them. You know what I mean? Like
I mean,
even like look at what he's doing to Shigaraki. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like so these guys, they don't. I don't know. I feel like at some point in time, I think they'll play a hand in maybe trying to take him out because like, I mean, he's.
You think so? I don't know. Maybe they'll try to
He'll
save
do
him.
something too far, right? Or they just because they were super close with Shigaraki. Shigaraki's about to be gone forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe they'll go up against All For One, who's like trying to just erase Shigaraki forever.
Yeah. Doesn't sound great.
Not at all.
You okay?
Oh God, what's happening? Oh.
Fingies! I like them fingers.
Do not be concerned.
What?
Fuck you.
He's simply proving that the quirk doomsday theory can be overcome.
Oh, the singularities.
Since you're a
Why are you still
heteromorph,
here?
you likely know the overlap of those who are like you and the ones labeled villains. They can't illuminate every shadow in society. When the League of Villains first made the news, the public was exposed to your form.
R.I.P. Magna.
All you have gotten is forget about the jailbreakers. Common rioters need to hear from you.
Even if I wanted to say no, how could I? Take this importance.
He's a bit hesitant.
I want to help. For your sake. In this world, everyone has the ability to become somebody else's hero.
Who are you gonna let down?
I don't know.
Never gonna get. No.
Your brain is absolutely broken.
Yeah.
A scrambled egg.
It is.
We've received orders.
What are they?
So our job is to stir up the masses and stoke the flames of discontent.
Ensure that Izuku Midoriya is not welcome within their stronghold.
Someone carry me. There's still so much ground we've got to cover.
We should go to bed promptly. Our youthful resilience is our strength, our minds and our bodies.
I don't think a nap's the same thing as training.
And brush your teeth.
We don't even have enough spare time to trade dirty stories.
What dirty stories, dude?
What is your outfit, Minette? I never know.
Diaper.
We've hardly said a word to each other.
Yeah, but sup, girl?
I haven't even gotten to thank her for what she did.
Thank you for everything, bro.
Oh,
my God.
Here again, entering in a totally chill way.
I'm here again.
I need you all to listen closely. We're only telling select people what I'm about to share.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tell all you
So,
kids.
so do it in the open door.
The final battle plan.
It's the final battle plan.
Shigaraki of the League of Villains will be active again in 4 days. UA will enter under martial law at that time. Rest assured that all defensive measures will be increased to maximum levels. We apologize for the inconvenience and we thank you for your understanding.
We beat you to it.
We will
Yeah, boy. How you gonna sow discontent now, bitch?
Everyone,
We're grateful for all your support. You're leaving, Mr. Deku?
Mr. Deku.
I got some rest and cleaned myself up. Now it's time for me to continue the fight.
A nut check real quick again.
so keep your eyes peeled.
Scope.
Don't forget,
Snipe.
you have to be prepared for anything.
It's
Anything.
Aww.
Aww, his mom is so cute.
hey. Rock and roll pair. Bakugo's dad? That's
Bakugo has a dad?
Never seen him.
Aww.
Nurse Granny. Erie. Put her under the backpack.
Aw, baby
Erie. Erie needs to be in this war. I'm sorry, but Infinite 100%.
UA. We moved into a makeshift headquarters located 30 kilometers from the school.
Okay.
A newly built fortress they were calling Troy.
Troy.
Nice of them to build a fancy coffin for us.
Dude.
Dude.
So we got like some walls. Does it go deep underground, or is it just a building on a hill?
You should thank her
Talk to the god.
Yeah, she came up with
Hi,
Deku.
Deku.
That's your hero name, bro. You owe her all the royalties. Hold her hand. This is happening. Come on.
Yeah.
It's about time.
I wanted to say thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh, there's no need. That was nothing. It's nice to hear you still obsess over every little detail. I think I'm probably pretty weird.
You're not! You're strong and brave and that hairstyle looks great on you.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, okay.
When I had the megaphone, I started thinking about Himiko Toga. I said some stuff to her that seemed like common sense to me, and she looked really sad to hear it.
Aww.
She can be saved.
Forgiving her isn't an option anymore. I know that. But still.
Look, I get it. I swear. Shigaraki has done terrible, unspeakable things, but I saw a little boy crying inside of him.
Yeah.
I don't think I can ignore what's hiding deep inside his heart.
Most villains are created by society.
I guess we're both kind of weird.
Having empathy for your enemy is such a strength.
It's strange. I have no idea what kind of stuff Toya likes.
Definitely udon. The kind that burns your mouth.
Maybe I'll have to eat some with him.
What? In jail.
Right? I don't know. You can save him, Doug. Like he's.
We'll stop them.
But you know, a true hero will try to save someone's heart as well if they see it's possible.
Gravity.
I don't know about Toya, though.
Fuck.
All for one.
Music.
Lies do not work on me.
His music.
3 days.
I can tell if someone has the slightest bit of deceit in their minds. I took it in the early days of quirk appearances. I do recall that its original owner was a rather dull man. His descendants are more interesting, though. Together, they drove me into a corner. But now, the lie-detecting quirk will help to ensure my victory.
And doom scrolling?
There is no... I've been craving a drink. A 40-year Macallan would be nice.
Oh, of course. Okay.
Have my son bring you a bottle that was aged 16 years.
No.
We'll sort out the delivery.
Thanks for looking out for him, Uncle.
She's clear. Even if she's interrogated later for some
Uncle?
Shinzo.
Perhaps tomorrow?
Indeed.
He detected no lies because maybe Shinzo brainwashed her to make it undetectable. Because they showed him last episode
did.
like he was going to do
That makes
something.
sense.
Okay, also uncle is a code word. Yeah.
Or
so she
not.
doesn't know that she's lying.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But they showed Shinzo last time and we haven't seen him since. So.
I appreciate you
Because
coming.
otherwise he would have
Aoyama,
detected something.
I thought you were at the police station. My parents' lawyer got me released for the moment. You can join one of our search parties.
Absolutely not.
I think we should talk alone first.
No, fair.
Remember when I brought you cheese?
The courts are still in session, even though everything's crumbling.
Interesting.
Maybe people are clinging to the old ways as long as they can before this way of life ends. Would you like for me to tell you All for One's true goal?
Yeah?
Whole nations are collapsing. Humanity is in a panic like it was in the Great Depression, or when quirks first appeared. When states lose the ability to enforce law and policies, people struggle to survive. Soon, countries everywhere will abandon each other because they need to prioritize their own safety. The stage is prepared for one unrivaled opportunist to take initiative and assume control over all that exists. It sounds bad, but you're wrong. People wouldn't allow that to happen. We're still here defending Japan. That's why you're here. This can't be allowed to keep going. I had no choice. I want to protect Papa.
Ah! Twice!
I imagine you were scared to betray your friends.
Again?
Oh, a 16-year-old Macallan.
No. There's something else. We have more planned.
Maybe this is the plan.
Yeah. To bring him out.
You promised we'd have happy lives in your new world. I trust in you. I won't betray my friends.
Oh!
You burned him mildly.
Sin.
Your acting was crazy realistic, Aoyama.
Yeah, it was.
That was a tour de force. I was just following your lead. I may have wet myself too.
Oh.
It's all good. No one will talk about it at the end of the war.
I will stand up and fight All for One.
Yay.
How disappointing. I could detect no malice. How did they hide from me?
Nice. That's so cool.
No, it matters not. You're alone.
Oh no.
Boy, you know that they... Okay, I guess you don't know that they know.
It's already too late for you.
Shigaraki's here too.
That's what you think.
Kurogiri.
Kurogiri?
They said there's something you would hate more than anything.
Double edge.
Yes! It's happening. It's happening.
Today is the day you're defeated.
I saw this in a poster.
Holy shit.
No!
Yes! My God, it's happening.
Yo! So did they get Kurogiri to use the quirk?
I think so.
Also by Shinzo? Like, I don't know.
This
Like,
felt like a 5-minute episode.
It did.
did.
It felt like really short. Like all we
So
did was
short.
be like me with Aoyama, and like that's it.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. We're
They
all...
moved out of the academy.
Mm-hmm.
Then Ochako talked to fucking Deku, and then we had this. Like there were 3 scenes, right? Like,
Toga
that was
being her house.
Yeah, Toga.
They're very quick scenes. Like it felt a lot
So,
of information.
they would not have brought Shigaraki there. Toga has twice his blood.
So she
I
can
think
do Sad
she
Man Parade.
replicated a bunch of people there. Those aren't actually...
That would make sense.
There's no way that's Shigaraki. Like,
You don't think so?
I
Well,
don't
because
think
I'm
so.
thinking she'd use Sad Man's Parade like on the battlefield. Because the last time we saw Twice use it, he didn't just use it to make a bunch of people. He used it to make a bunch of himself.
Himself.
So I think they were like a bunch of Togas on the battlefield is a
Yeah.
problem. I think he might have brought everybody because I think he thinks that like...
but like, wouldn't that... I don't know. Because then all the heroes came out too. So maybe like that was the point to try to...
lure them out. He didn't know
them out.
though. He didn't know he was caught. He thought...
That's true.
From his perspective, he's like, people can't lie to me. And they weren't lying. So like, I'm here. So I think for him,
I'm
like,
here.
he's like, this is the full on thing. We're doing it.
He has all those like chess moves and all those alternate paths, so I wouldn't put it past him to have something like this up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Because did he say Shigaraki was healed? I mean, I guess it
He
did
said
say
in 4
3
days
days later.
time, so it's been 3 days.
later.
Yeah. So he's either
Okay.
1 day off or he's exactly on.
It just seemed like Shigaraki had like a side character entrance. Like,
Yeah,
he
it
should have a
did.
cooler entrance than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I see it because like I almost didn't see him because they started showing the others.
Yeah.
So it could be what you're saying, or they just bring him for now and like keeping him behind until as long as they can. But
I mean, we're gonna see a fight regardless.
this is it. Here we are.
Yeah, like I don't understand how we don't end everything in this fight already.
Yeah, they're here. Like he's out of his hiding.
Who came through? And Endeavor, first number one hero,
Yeah.
Endeavor, and then
Side Edge,
Fat Gum,
Edgeshot,
that's
his name.
Papa and Mama.
Mirko?
Wait, what? Why are subtitles suddenly showing up?
Because
I
she's
changed
doing
the
Japanese.
I changed to Japanese so we can have subtitles
nice.
while we talk.
Clever girl.
But
Fat Gum.
who was that blonde person they showed in the
I
beginning?
don't know that very first
I
blonde
think
person.
that was Kurogiri without the mask and everything.
Oh,
right?
you think so?
I thought
Oh.
Kurogiri had blue hair for some reason.
He might.
No, the
it might
blonde
be
girl is this lady over
person.
here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know who that
No, they didn't have
that's one of the Wild Wild Pussycats.
is.
Yeah.
We got the space hero the astronaut 13, the washing machine.
Where's the homie Hawks? He's not ready yet. We got Gang Orca.
We
They
got
have the
Orca.
washing machine.
Yeah.
13.
Is this Miracle's
New arm?
a new arm?
Probably.
Yeah.
And like, look at the scar on her leg.
Yo, it's cool that like Aoyama is leading this brigade.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
that would have not expected.
And
from
the
him.
students still aren't in play, and more of the heroes still aren't in play.
Yeah. Honestly, like I really thought Ayama was like he did a really good job of acting. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, you gave up. Like this is insane.
French
But-
cinema.
So
It's kind of wild how many like students there are versus how many teachers. Like I feel like all of the teachers should be here.
Yeah. Mount
Well,
Lady
Aizawa's
somewhere.
sick or
Sick?
still recovering.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hawk is with the police and
yeah.
at the police unit, like at department. So
Gran Torino's out too.
Yeah. Our guys still have we still have plays and we still have plans. I do like that they were talking in code about like, can he bring me it was like, can I get a 20 McAllen? It's like, well, I got a one that's been aged for 16 years and it's Deku.
Yeah.
They were on some like super secretive shit. I was like,
That's-
okay.
oh my god, I didn't even get that.
That's funny.
They were
That's really funny.
because he was like, I'm tired of talking in codes, and I was like, what the fuck was the code? I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, that makes
Why does it look like Shikamaru up there? Who the
he
hell is
does.
that?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, is
Oh,
that
is
his
it
dad?
even
Nara?
that?
If
Like,
they got Shikamaru on their side, we're losing.
I want to pause it here to see this person's
that's
face.
what I was trying to do.
I don't know who that
I don't
is.
know. Does it say?
Oh, wait.
It looked like the business class guy.
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
But why would that be
Monoma?
him?
His quirk is he can take other people's quirks. He can copy other people's quirks.
But only for
Oh,
a
maybe
little bit,
that's
right?
why he copied Kurogiri's quirk.
Maybe.
Oh,
Copy
yeah.
Kurogiri's quirk.
Oh,
Transported them.
that would make
Shinzo
sense.
helped with the Aoyama's parents, making it sound believable.
Yeah.
They're using all the students' quirks. I hope this is explained, but I think we're right. I think
Yeah,
this
because
is all
also
right.
like all right, so one of the things is that while he can detect quirks and shit like that, like he probably has so many overlapping ones that he's not thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like like there's a lot of different water quirks, right? So he's probably like, I want one water quirk. I want the best one, and I don't give a fuck about the other ones. So he's probably like, I want one that can like detect line, but he doesn't think about like the mind control one that only works for a little bit because he probably has something that's more powerful than that. He was trying to get a New Order because New Order could have essentially been that, you know? So maybe he's like not looking at the smaller ones and are able to use those smaller ones to trick him. Which sucks because you can only trick a motherfucker once usually.
It's really clever to see tandem teamwork between the students and like the pro heroes and teachers. Because that did look like, I think his name is Monoma. The one who, the blonde one who's always like making fun of class
snarky
1A.
one.
That would make sense.
2B.
Well, I mean, the main students that are over there, like beside Deku and Aoma, is the top two from the other class. So Lemillion's not there yet.
Yeah.
So like, and our class is still there. Like, and 2A, 2B, like those all classes are like we have people will just.
Did that guy Kamui Woods, was he not there? Like he's like that wood guy.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
He wasn't
Dead
there.
Knot.
See him.
You call him Kamui Woods?
Yeah, isn't he
Kamui
Kamui
Woods.
Woods?
Dead Knot or something like that?
I don't know.
Dead Wood?
Kamui Woods.
I thought it was Kamui Woods.
That sounds like someone we went to high school with.
That sounds like something that Kakashi did, Kamui, and
Yeah.
then just
These guys over here being like, look, they won't. It's come on. If the good guys are all like, hey guys, we're leaving this fortress to go to another fortress. Your thoughts are, we got them. They're moving to a lesser place. I'd be like, oh, they probably got that place decked out and dipped out. Like something's going on there. Like it if we're talking about winning a war, like I know these guys are just hype.
He's Kamui Woods.
Is he really Kamui Woods?
Really?
Yeah, I've been rewatching.
Kamui, he has been rewatching.
That is
Kamui
so
Woods.
funny.
The
Damn.
name sounded so made
I
up.
literally thought you were making that up.
Yeah.
I thought his name was like Dead
I remember
Knot
he
or
got
something like
Dead
that.
But yeah, so those people think it's going to be easier to sow dissent now because
Well, because they were
everyone
gonna sow
knows.
dissent so that Deku would get kicked out, but instead Deku just left immediately without needing to like sow
Yeah,
dissent.
all part of the plan.
So
But-
I think the point was to show that those two people are also working for All for One.
And they're
So
inside.
there are
There are multiple.
There are multiple sources for All for One to know about what's happening in there.
But what they're really doing was just using this as an opportunity to pick the battlefield and pick when the fight happens, so that they get to like set the terms at the beginning of the fight, which will
Yeah.
be better for them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna fight at this fortress we just made that I bet you has a bunch of tips and tricks, and we're gonna fight out here where no one's at, so everybody can go crazy. And on top of that, we're gonna get you to bring everybody, and we're not fighting you in your dungeon, you're fighting in ours.
So, best case scenario, do you think? I mean, it was interesting to hear Todoroki say like, maybe I have to eat noodles with him. You know what I mean? Best case scenario, Toga and Dabi go to some sort of mental, like some sort of Arkham asylum
Forever.
here, and maybe they're used to explore how they became this way, like what happened in society and their upbringing to deteriorate their mental well-being. Maybe they can help rehabilitate other young people going through the same thing if they turn over a new leaf. But like, I don't know, it was interesting to see like even the Uraraka hates Toga, but she was like, saw her crying.
Oh, but
Yeah.
I mean, they did not kill All for One, so they're not gonna execute villains.
oh, that's a good point.
It's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
They're staying around forever.
They are going to try to rehabilitate them. I still think that they should shoot All for One into space.
All for
Yeah.
one should have done.
Yeah, I think they're gonna try to like get to have them still alive in the jail, so they can have like all the. But I think though that kind of have them not think about it might come down to it's either them or us kind of thing. Like I understand the whole idea of, I mean, it's his brother, right? Like he wouldn't. It would be Endeavor and what's his name? Shoto going
Todoroki.
against the brother. Like it will come down to like maybe he doesn't want to be go to a jail. Maybe he will end up killing himself. Like it just
be labeled
I
as
don't
a
think they
kinslayer.
they don't wanna face that reality.
I mean, they as heroes, they have to try to reach out. It's literally in their nature. They have to do it, and it may or may not be received on the other end, but they have to try.
Yeah. So I don't know which quirk he was talking about. He gave it to the boring guy. There's
Yeah,
the girl's
what
joy. Then when the seed you saw bear. So there's some quirk.
It's
that
the lie detecting quirk.
descendants-
The lie
the lie detector one.
And he's
yeah,
saying
I
that their
think
people are doing better off. Maybe that's like a sly hint that they're like all politicians or some shit.
And then what did he say about like someone that was with All Might that he like
Used them that they used to bring him in. Who was All Might fighting with? Who was like All Might's sidekick back in the day?
Night Eye was
Night
his
Eye.
Oh, you
sidekick
think
for
maybe
a
not
few
being
years.
able to be lied to, that quirk like distilled down into kind of seeing the future a little bit?
Maybe I'm not
Maybe.
sure
I don't know.
if that's who he was talking about even. But I mean, who else would?
What did you say his name was? Side Eye?
No, the side eye.
Side eye, night eye.
You remember he looked to?
He was like the first person to die.
He would tickle Bubble Girl.
Bubble Girl, who was a fan added character that didn't need to be fan added. That fan was like, I am horny.
So one person that did die before Night Eye was Magna. You saw him like briefly in a flashback here. He was in the League of Villains.
Yeah.
He was like that one person with the big sword. I don't know what their weapon was.
But they were non-binary though, right?
Yes. And so like that also lends more I guess sympathy with League of Villains, that their character had like a brief flashback right before Overhaul kills them.
Yeah.
To like this other androgynous looking character saying like, we can't be ourselves. Like, I'm sorry, like my heart reaches out to you that like maybe one day you'll be brave enough to like find people that you can be yourself around. So it's like, it's kind of sad, man. Like I don't know, like they turned to villainy because of being shunned for who you are.
Yeah.
Like it was very understated. It was very like quickly how they did it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that was a thing.
I mean, I think that's why we in our society and their society needs to understand like where society fails and then build safety nets at those points, right? Like, oh yeah, your family might hate you because you have vampire blood powers, but instead of them being able to just leave you in forever or kick you out or whatever, that there's like
some
a
program or something.
Some program, but also some like cultural sensitivity training. Like she can't help that she's born with blood powers.
Yeah.
That's literally what is she supposed to do? Not have those powers and like it's be like, oh no, that's cool. People have blood powers. They have a whole field of work for you. You could be a phlebotomist lady or I don't
like,
fucking know something cool. Jesus.
Like, what if your quirk is like, oh, I breathe your air. Like I breathe in the oxygen that's in your body. Like I don't know. Like there's quirks that just like
decays.
This doesn't work.
I mean,
You
I
can't
think
be
they
here.
should prepare for everything because at this point the quirk can be anything.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why they don't have like a some kind of, you know, with the Incredibles that we watched. They had like the one who built the costume had a place to like figure out what the kid can do, like something like that. Like, hey, if they can control the blood, I'm pretty sure we can try to figure out a place for you in the society because the quirks are just
or
gonna
even
get weirder
eerie,
and weirder.
like-
so like we have to
but-
expect everything. Yeah, they might be taking.
Well, we got the quirk take away ability now
Yeah.
too. Just be like, oh, you have a quirk that instantly murders anyone next to you. Hey, we're just gonna
Like
take
let's
your
give you
quirk
a
away.
normal childhood, like what Rogue
Okay,
from X-Men
but
would have wanted.
That's,
Like
I don't know.
some of
Maybe
them,
not taking it away, but like let me just hold it. Like in Young Justice, like let's suppress
The
it
collar,
until you the collar. Until you are confident enough to figure out where we are and let's work together. Like with Shigaraki, we didn't know, but decay is
He
very
dust puppy.
dangerous. And as a kid, like it would scare the shit out. Like it traumatized him till now. He's still a kid. Like, but if you could somehow control it, like let's
Rewind.
figure out how we can do this more controllable, so you
That's
are
what-
happy and you're not killing your
That's
family.
what they're doing with Eerie.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she's also afraid of her quirk. And they are trying to help her understand it and how to use it well.
But they come to find her, but like she could have been turned into evil.
She almost did.
Yeah.
Literally, they were like grooming her to be
forcing her-
like,
yeah, if they hadn't, like, I think Erie's age is when you have to save these people from charting down this path of like Shigaraki, Toga, and all them. Because like they got to her. If she would have stayed with Overhaul, she would have just became that world she was surrounded in. And who knows what kind of
And
person
she was
she'd
like,
be.
nobody came to save me.
Yeah.
Like, why
We'll
would I?
revert the planet back to zero.
Yeah,
Pangea.
I really think they should have this one like controlled room where like do what you can and let's figure out what that is and then go from there.
Yeah, maybe there's somebody who's got a
like
quirk.
the Young Justice
Yeah.
episode where they had those four. Remember, like
Yeah, not all of them together in the same
Yeah,
room, but like
yeah.
one by one and have a collar or something to. I mean, not collar, essentially a razor head, but like, hey, that's
I think it's just like especially important when you know that majority of people have quirks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like few percent only at this point are quirkless.
Yeah.
So I feel like this, and it's been happening across like multiple generations, right? Like that was established.
Yeah.
So
Oh, for
like,
sure.
how come we still don't have the infrastructure?
Being superhero
and
is
safety
fun.
net.
Nobody
Exactly.
wants
for these
safety net
people.
unless
then
it's a
especially, like,
superhero
if-
named Safety Net.
multiple quirk people getting married, like who knows what that quirk will end up being. Like it's just
Exactly.
gonna be hybrid and modifications. Here it has been 4 days, so it showed up. So we saw All for One at 3 days when he made the call. He was like, okay, for tomorrow. So it's been 4 days. So he's not there a day early. Like it is 4 days. So it is Shigaraki who's showing up there.
okay,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, I just read the subtitles.
Well,
Subtitles.
the stuff with Twice as Blood will definitely be coming in the next few episodes because
Yeah.
they showed it.
Sad Girls Parade.
It's also crazy that I thought, or maybe we'll find out. So Shigaraki and All for One are like kind of merging, right?
Into some new person.
mentally, and I haven't seen them fight together physically.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be interesting because I
Yeah.
have no idea what that's gonna look like.
What if Cementos built a giant, like, encase him in carbonite and then they just strap rockets to it?
Sure.
Shoot it
Yeah.
to space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to shoot him to space. That's, I'm sorry. Just take him to the sun. Let the sun take care of it.
Maybe he has one of the quirks that let him breathe in space. Who knows?
Yeah, what about like so that like My Hero Academia 2 is him coming back from space with a race of like quark aliens that he built?
Oh
no! Like he cultivated an entire civilization.
That's why I need to shoot him into the sun so he just evaporates.
Yeah. Next few episodes it's here.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
I wore my jersey today. Good day for a jersey.
Good day.
Look at these chibis. They're kids on here.
Oh.
They are still chibis.
They're still children.
No, now they're sad fighters in a war. They're child soldiers.
War-torn.
We are going to watch more of My Hero. If you guys are interested, stick around on the channel. Lay in some lights and subscribes. Do the YouTube things. I bet you guys want to see us watch more of My
Check
Hero.
our other reactions. We have literally a full morning of anime.
We're prolific.
Yeah.
Like, seriously.
All right. We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
My Hero Academia is back and it just keeps getting better and better. Thanks to all of our super patrons, Brian Falcon, Martin Dagsvold, Anthony Hardy, Joe Mags, Todd Canuck Schmuck, Pubby. We couldn't do it without you guys. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you on the next one.